Welcome in to the USL PRO Weekend Review. My name's Nicholas Murray. Very pleased to be joined by David Wagner as we take a look back at this past weekend of action, starting off with Sacramento Republic FC, who took 2 wins out of 2 on the road, defeating the Rochester Rhinos and Dayton Dutch Lions. Now, this was a very impressive road trip. It continues an excellent run of form for Republic FC. Precky's side really seems to be finding its stride as we hit mid-season.
Definitely. Obviously, a huge win last week over LA Galaxy. Then to go on the road and get 6 points on the road, that's huge. We know how difficult road trips in USL Pro can be. And to come out with that many points, fantastic. And they're scoring goals on top of that.
Certainly are. And Tommy Stewart, another fine effort. A couple of really nice goals against Dayton as well. So they're hitting their stride. Wilmington Hammerheads also seem to be hitting their stride. Very nice 5-1 win against the Pittsburgh Riverhounds on Friday night. Jordan Hamilton, a goal and 2 assists. Sammy Ochoa and Stephen Miller both getting in on the act as well. This was a side that really looks like it's finding its feet nicely. And they could, with the games in hand, get up into the top 3.
Yeah, huge win for Wilmington. We talked about them earlier in the season that they were kind of finding their pace. They really hit it this weekend. Got some goals early, really put Pittsburgh away easily, in the first half. And so a really great performance to them, something that's going to build a lot of confidence, which is really important because this is a really young Wilmington side this year. They do have some great players on loan from Toronto. That said, they also have signed some good young players as well themselves. Some guys that they'll hope to keep around and develop for a few years to come.
Certainly will be. Now, speaking of young players, a young player for the LA Galaxy too really caught the spotlight on Sunday night. Bradford Jameson IV with 2 spectacular goals, his first 2 as a professional, as the Galaxy 2 maintained their place in second in the USL Pro standings. Well, there was a lot to like about this Galaxy 2 performance. Chandler Hoffman picking up another goal, Jack McBean scoring his first goal in USL Pro. Really something they needed after their loss to Republic FC the previous week.
Certainly. I think it was huge for them. Just the most impressive thing about LA to me this year is that everybody comes in and scores in that team. So to get even more people, getting on board and, breaking their duck and getting a goal this season is even more impressive. McBean finally getting a goal after some really good performances early on in the season. So you mentioned Bradford Jameson as well. Good to see him get on the board. So for LA, it's really important that it's not just one person leading the attack. They have so many scoring options on that team. It's going to be very dangerous playing them going forward.
Certainly will be. Well, we'll take a look at the Galaxy 2 on Thursday in the USL Pro Weekly podcast. We'll also have a recap of all of the US Open Cup midweek action. So we hope you'll join us then. Until then, for David, my name's Nicholas. Thanks for joining us.